You don't feel behind because you failed. You feel behind because you constantly comparing where you are to where you think you should be. That gap creates pressure, and that pressure never really turns off. This feeling usually shows up later in life, when comparison becomes unavoidable. You see other people hitting milestones, careers advancing, relationships forming, lives looking settled, and suddenly, time feels loud. You start judging your life against timelines you never consciously chose. By a certain age, you think you should be further, clearer, more stable. But here's the truth most people miss. Feeling behind is not proof that you are behind. It's proof that your reference point is distorted. You're not comparing yourself to reality. You're comparing yourself to outcomes, highlight reels without context. You don't see the confusion, the false starts, the years of uncertainty. You only see the after, and you compare it to your in progress. That comparison will always make you feel late. Another reason this feeling sticks is that growth isn't linear. Some parts of your life move fast, others move slowly. And the slow ones, clarity, confidence, direction, are usually the most important. But our culture values visible progress, external proof, speed. So when your growth happens internally, it feels like nothing is happening at all. There's also something quieter happening. Your standards have changed. You're more aware now, more honest. What once felt like progress now feels insufficient. That doesn't mean you're regressing. It means your perspective expanded. But instead of recognizing that as maturity, you interpret it as falling behind. Another trap is future anxiety. You imagine a future version of yourself looking back and judging you. You should have figured this out sooner. So you criticize yourself in advance. That doesn't motivate you. It freezes you because now every decision feels heavy and uncertainty feels like failure. Here's the hard but freeing truth. There is no universal timeline, no correct pace, no hidden checklist you missed. Everyone's life unfolds under different conditions, timing, resources, emotional readiness. Comparing timelines without comparing circumstances will always hurt you. You can also feel behind because you confuse movement with meaning. You can be busy and still feel lost. Progress without alignment feels empty. If you're moving in the wrong direction, your brain doesn't register it as progress. It registers it as delay. And finally, there's grief here. Grief for the life you thought you'd have by now. But grieving an imagined timeline doesn't mean you failed. It means you're becoming honest. And honesty is progress, even if it doesn't look impressive. So stop asking, am I behind? And start asking, am I learning? Because learning compounds. It shapes everything that comes next. Feeling behind often shows up right before clarity, when an old identity is dissolving and a new one hasn't formed yet. That in-between space feels uncomfortable, but it's not empty. If you stay with it, if you keep moving, even imperfectly, the fog clears. You don't suddenly catch up. You realize you were never meant to. You were meant to arrive when you did, with the awareness you now have. And that awareness isn't a setback. It's the beginning of direction.